This is a homeowner video, an informative video to help any homeowner who's falling behind on payments, considering ways to avoid foreclosure. Certainly one of those this year is through a short sale. We're going to go over some of the important considerations when thinking about a short sale. Let's start with the approval rate. And this varies in your local area, certainly. But overall, the approval rate, according to New Wire Investor in May of 2010, only falls between 8 to 12% for all short sales. So if you're going the traditional route with a short sale, you can expect a very low success rate. However, are there some things that you can do to perhaps improve the likelihood of success? And the one thing that you have to consider with a short sale is, well, you're not going to, if you're selling your property through a short sale, you're not going to get any financial proceeds from the sale. So what is your top priority? It's an important question. Is your top priority to search for the highest offer, or is the top priority to avoid foreclosure? And they're not always the same thing. Let me explain. With short sale approvals, there's a couple of things that you can do to improve your likelihood of success. And one of those things is how you price that short sale. Okay, now according to Realtor.org, and a question, how should realtors price short sales? They suggest at or near fair market value. And I'm going to explain why that's probably an error. And here it is with three examples of, let's say there's three different types of sales. However, the properties are identical. Okay, we have a short sale, we have a typical retail sale where someone's just trying to sell their home, and then you have a bank-owned property. Three identical properties. Those three properties can be on the same block, in the same condition. Would they all have the identical value? And that's an important question. And here's why. When realtors are talking to prospective buyers, and if you ask a realtor, if you're going to buy a home, I am considering this short sale, they're going to tell you to avoid short sales. And the reason for it is there's such a low success rate on closing them. And if you're a family looking for a home, not only is there a low percentage that you're going to close that short sale, it's also going to take a lot of time to do it. So just being a short sale will drive away buyers. So let's go back to these three examples. Exact same properties, same area, same condition. With a short sale, here are some of the issues that affect the value. Number one, it requires lender approval to sell it. You can't just sell the property and transfer title. The lender must review a bunch of documents and consider, is it better for the lender to accept the short sale over a foreclosure and taking the property back? So there's a long process involved in that, long delays, and it makes it easily the most difficult transaction to close. That does have an impact on value, especially if you have an identical property that's a retail sale. You have no restrictions on selling it. You don't need lender approval. Easy negotiations. If you make an offer on a retail sale, in a day or two, you're going to get a reply with a counter offer. As opposed to a short sale, you put that short sale package together, it may take 6, 8, 12 plus weeks to get a reply. So a retail sale is much easier to close, and with that, a higher value. Now, how about bank-owned properties? If you're trying to do a short sale and there's some bank-owned properties in your area, well, that's going to impact what you can sell your short sale for. Why? Because the bank-owned property is much easier to sell. They'll close immediately on that, and it's a bank-owned property, it's unoccupied. What that means is there's going to be an REO discount on that, and it may sell for 20% below other properties in that area. So you're competing against retail sales that can close easier and bank-owned properties that sell at a lower price. And also a big consideration is your typical retail buyer will avoid a short sale. And so that does have a big impact on the value and what you can sell it for. So that's an important consideration. Another thing, when a typical retail buyer puts in an offer on a short sale, oftentimes they back out. And they back out for two reasons. Number one, they don't even understand really how long it takes. They get frustrated and they move on. They back out of the short sale. In that situation, the short sale homeowner who's trying to sell that property will have to go back and start up the process again of finding a buyer. That does have a negative impact on closing that short sale, and it leads to a lower closing rate. Also, here is another thing. If you talk to some realtors, they're going to tell you as a buyer, number one, avoid short sales. Number two, if you're going to put offers on short sales, make it more than one, because they're difficult to close and they're going to take a lot of time. So oftentimes a retail buyer will make 10 or more offers on short sales, and they'll expect to wait a while on the approval. However, they're only going to buy one of those properties. Once they get the approval on one, if you're not that homeowner, well, they're going to back out of all the other offers, and then you're behind again. You've got to start the process up again. So these are some of the issues that are out there right now with short sales. We've got a free report that we'd like you to take a look at, about a 25-page guide on short sales and some of the things that you can do to improve your short sale closing rate. We've got case studies in there on why a short sale may make financial sense to you. There's some credit information that compares the credit impact of a foreclosure versus a short sale, and just some tips to follow that may help you close that short sale. All you have to do is go to our website, find the free report on our website, enter your email, and we'll immediately send that short sale report to you today. So go to our website, enter your name and email, and we'll send you that informative free report on short sales today.